Welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Badgers will kick it away to get this game going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down. Nice game.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down here for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They can't stop him. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
First and 10.
Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
a bunch formation. Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Badgers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Number 0 in the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
10, Wisconsin, 7.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They go with a direct snap. Got the first down, now looking for more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Ducks have first and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Some noise now trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Lining up to try the extra point. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13.
That makes the score. Wisconsin, 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 10, set to kick off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught quickly.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down.
And the Badgers are going to cash in here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
And the Badgers line it up with 1st and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. He's at the 50. Now the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a score.
After this defense, I don't know about you, I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They're going to run it here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Wisconsin, 21, Oregon.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kick this one away.
This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Linebacker shifting around now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 35-yard line. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's now 2nd and goal. Ready up.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Easy. Belly stutter. Lion.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
23, Wisconsin, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's a run to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw caught over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Powers through.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Gain of 4. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Sticking with the running game. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Badgers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They'll toss it to the right side. Touchdown, Badgers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 10, set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Direct snap to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the Ducks line up on first and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.